Hey Leo, what is going on? What's the crack? I hope you're super well. This is Madam Butterfly and this is a reading for August, but it's timeless, Leo, so you know whenever you happen to get it, it's when you were meant to get it. Thank you so much for checking out the reading. You're so welcome here. And if you find it resonates with you, Leo, don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel called to do that. And you know, if you really like the reading, you feel it resonates with you, you can book a personal reading with me if you feel like doing that, if you feel like treating yourself. The link to my website is in the description box. And also, Leo, I just want to say, please don't click on any links or, you know, call any numbers in the comments, because it's not me. Sometimes they say it's me, it's not me. They're liars. Okay. I've already shuffled this deck, okay, I'm going to do a little Celtic cross, but you have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords. We're going to keep them as your overall energy for the reading, Leo, so I don't know what you're freaking out about, but you don't need to, because you got a wish fulfillment coming. What you want is happening soon, Leo, so stop worrying. You know what though, this portal that's opening up, you know, I don't know, you might want to Google like how much, you know, I'll have to start looking up astrology websites and stuff, but you know, it's in your season, so that was the chair, by the way, if you heard that noise. Yeah, I assume there's a lot going on for you guys at the moment, so you know, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you know, make sure you're giving yourself a break, right? Okay. So I've already shuffled the deck, like I said. I'm just waiting for Spirit to tell me when to stop shuffling. And one more. Stop it. Oh my god. Right, if the Nine of Pentacles wanted to come out here, so you have 3 nines. Alright. Alright. Gotta stop worrying, Leo. You gotta stop worrying and seeing your own self-worth about something. If you're worrying about money, it looks like there's money coming in for you here with the Abundance card, and there's a new beginning. Okay, there's some kind of cycle about to close down for you guys. Okay, let's see what we've got. Yeah, look at that Wheel of Fortune. So this is your energy, the Wheel of Fortune card. Things are changing, okay, and you know what? It might feel like a lot of things are out of your hands at the moment. That is the energy of the Fate card. Just roll with the punches, Leo, you know, just go with the flow. So if you can, you know, try to not worry. Try to get out of your head a little bit here, because there's a cycle closing down for you. Something's changing and it's big. You know, this is a big shift for you coming in for the better. Yeah, the Judgment card. Look at that. What is going on with you guys? You are reaching some kind of huge milestone. That is bizarre. Who did I just do? Taurus had that card in the exact same position. You might want to, I don't know, maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. You have the Two of Swords in your past. Look at that. Your wishes are coming true. This is wish fulfillment. Stop worrying, Leo. You have the Ten of Cups in your near future here, okay? You have happiness, fulfillment, stability, love, whatever it is you're looking for is coming in for you soon. You have the King of Swords here, the Seven of Wands. So something's been a bit of a struggle. The Devil. You have the Page of Swords, okay. So, you know, you could have been waiting on, this is very similar to the Taurus reading. They tend to group them together like that when I'm doing the readings. So maybe you're like a Leo with a Taurus rising or something like that, but you have a Taurus mid-heaven or something, but there could be some information like you've been waiting on for a while is coming in, okay? And it might be, it's like you're so worried about it with this Nine of Swords energy, but honestly you really don't have to be. You know, first 2 cards out in your reading, you have the Nine of Swords with the Nine of Cups. You're very, very worried. I feel like you're almost making yourself sick with anxiety, but you don't need to. Wish fulfillment is coming, okay? You're not quite there yet, but look, you're one step away from it. You know, you're in this energy at the moment, the Nine of Cups. The Ten of Cups is coming in your near future. which is like, you know, it can be a few months, it can be tomorrow, it can be next week, it just depends on the situation, but it is coming. You know, the Nine of Cups is a card of having faith. Have faith that Spirit will not let you fall, okay? Have faith that you are protected by your guides at all times, okay? And know your worth with the Nine of Pentacles here. I don't know if you've been waiting for a particular person to come back, and you're thinking about giving up on them, or like there might be something here, you know, you're kind of falling into the temptation of taking something that's not at your worth, you know what I mean, something that's not worthy of you. Don't do that, okay? Because this whole thing, there's something here about you keeping your self-worth. And the Nine of Pentacles is a Leo card, okay? You're about to come, like if this is money, that Nine of Pentacles is good fortune, you know, it's abundance coming in, and it's being financially independent. And also, you know, if this is in terms of love, you got to start seeing yourself as worthy of accepting this love that you're waiting for, Leo, okay? You might be doing that. That might be why you have this Nine of Pentacles and the Judgment, because look at that. That is unbelievable to have as your energy, Leo. There's some huge shift happening for you. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, like I said, things are changing, you're closing down a cycle. Good things are coming in for you, okay? Expect change. Expect change quickly. This is some kind of news. You definitely have some kind of news coming in, okay? And like I said, with that Page of Swords, it could be delayed news. You know, you could have been waiting on like an influx of money, for example. You could have been waiting on a message from a past partner, or like a new partner, you know what I mean? Maybe somebody kind of disappeared for a while. Weird energy at the moment, Leo. You know, people are doing weird stuff at the moment. But you have the Wheel of Fortune crossed by the Judgment, so there's almost like a rebirth happening here for you. Huge shift, huge transition, and I feel like you may also be having some massive realizations about yourself and how awesome you are. You know, and you're not waiting for somebody who's treated you badly anymore, you know, and it's kind of, it might have been freeing you to move towards someone that's going to make you really happy, because you have this Two of Swords in your past position here, so there's some kind of energy of not being able to move forward, feeling stuck even though you're not, feeling stuck even though you're not. So you may have felt tied to a particular person, but you're realizing recently that they don't treat you well. You know, so you're like, oh well, I don't, you know what, I don't have to wait for this person, I'm gonna bounce, bye, peace out. You could be waiting, you could be dealing with an earth sign with this King of Pentacles energy here. That could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you could just be dealing with someone that has a lot of that earthy energy in their personality, you know, like they're very down to earth and this kind of thing. But there's like a rebirth or an awakening or like a wake-up call happening here, and it's allowing you to move forward. Like I said, you're going to be very happy very soon, okay? The Ten of Cups is like, it can be entering into a commitment with someone. So, you know, and if you are, it's the happily ever after. You know, this is going to be something long-term in terms of romance coming in for you here. It's emotional fulfillment is the thing. When you have in a relationship with a Ten of Cups type person, it's emotional fulfillment. It's someone that ticks all your boxes. They make you very happy, you make them very happy, it's very fun to be with them. They're, you know, normal. They don't bring a bunch of drama to your door, they don't mistreat you, this kind of thing. You know, if you're waiting on money coming in, this is peace and stability and harmony. So, you know, you're going to get what you want. And you could well be waiting on money and abundance coming in. You're going to get it, Leo. It's coming in for you. You're reaching some kind of huge milestone here with that Four of Wands. And it's time for you to realize, this was in the Taurus reading too, it's so funny. It's time for you to start realizing how well you've done, I think. I mean, if this is in terms of money, or a job or like a business or a project, anything like this. Or it could just be, you got to realize how far you've come in life, because you're doing really well. You've reached some kind of huge milestone here. You know, so take the time out at the moment to celebrate. This is also the energy of the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Take the time out to be grateful for where you are at the moment. And I know that's hard when it's not where you want to be, but you know what? You're fine, right? It's, you know, you're fine, right? I'm assuming most people out there watching this, like, you might not be exactly where you want at the moment, but you're okay, right? And you know you're going to get to the 10. So, you know, stop being so hard on yourself, thinking that you have to have everything all at the same time, and you know you have to have this much stuff done by this day. Give yourself a break. You know, the Four of Wands, let yourself, you know, if you've been working really hard, like, make sure you're making some time to spend time with family and friends and celebrate your success, because you're doing really well in something. Like I said, with the 10, in your outcome position you have this Page of Swords, so there's some kind of news that I feel like you've been waiting on for a while is coming in. Okay, so it is coming in, Leo. Why is that King of Swords? I don't really like the way they came out, because I kind of just dropped them. Why is that King of Swords here, please? Well, alrighty, I'm just going to take the top one that I can see. You also had Temperance there. Okay, so you have the King of Swords clarified by the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Death card. So there is some kind of, you know, I feel you know this yourself. Make sure you're taking time to listen to your intuition and your gut, because I know it's easy to get yourself into that kind of state of mind where you're like, oh, I'm not doing well enough, I've failed, oh, you know, and it's like you're kind of almost blocking out how well you've done. But I think, you know, this is a huge transformation that you're going through at the moment, because there's some part of your intuition here. You're being guided by your intuition, or you might be blocking this out slightly, but your intuition is telling you that there's some kind of huge change here coming for you. But like with the King of Swords here, I feel you're being very logical about, you know, you might have cut some people out. You know, you've been taking some kind of bold move, some kind of bold action. There could have been a player type energy that you've decided to cut out here, because you're being really, it's like you're listening to your intuition and following logic rather than being ruled by your emotions. You know what I mean? This could be to do with a person, or it could be to do with like a project. You know, maybe a lot of people were like, oh, I don't think you should do that project, you know, it's not gonna go well, or like, you know when people sort of try and undermine you a little bit, and you know, about like an idea or something like that you've had, and I feel like you're just blocking that out just to get this done. And you know what? You've done the right thing, because success is coming in for you here. With the Seven of Wands, there might be a lot of competition in whatever you're doing. But the thing is with the Seven of Wands, this was also in the Taurus reading, you've already won is the thing. There's like, yes, it might have been a tough, you know, it might have been a struggle to get there, and it might not be fully over yet, but you have won. You know, don't stop though, right? But you will get the recognition that's come, because this is also the Nine of Pentacles energy, getting the recognition that you deserve for something. It is coming. Yeah, okay. In terms, now this could be you. Now if this is a romantic thing you're thinking about, this could either be you or your person has been defensive in the past, okay? Because there's Like maybe this person, it's either you have offered your heart to someone or it's someone's offered their heart to you, okay? But someone wasn't sure because they've been hurt in the past, right? They've been thinking it over, you know, releasing burdens here. Somebody's been walking away from like a particular mindset here. I feel there's been a separation here. There might have been some conflict. Somebody was kind of fighting it. You have the Hermit there as well. So somebody's been doing some thinking here. But whoever this is, whether it's you or your person, they're leaving behind, there we go, like outdated, useless thoughts or situations, right, that were kind of unable to, like, not allowing them to move forward in love. Someone here is leveling up, basically. You have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So if you've been waiting for someone to kind of release a lot of stuff from the past and level up, they're going to do it, okay? Because that Ace of Cups is someone's going to acknowledge their feelings, basically. This could also be like if you've been feeling defensive in the past, you're going to meet this Emperor, okay, regardless of gender, okay? This could be a new love coming in for you now, because you're kind of releasing stuff from the past here. I mean, the Emperor is someone that you really want to meet. You know, this is very much a Ten of Pentacles energy, because the Emperor is very stable, they're very successful, very well respected. You know, they've been around about the houses themselves, so they know what's up. Okay, why is that Devil card there, please? Someone could have already made you an offer and you're a little suspicious of it here, or this could be your person. Like I said, there's some kind of suspicion there. You know, maybe you're like, oh, this person's too nice, like, what's wrong with them? You know, you're trying to pick it apart and you're like, seems like too good to be true, this situation. You know, in terms of if this is not romantic, if it's related to something else, like, you know, this could be kind of undermining yourself with like lack of, you know, it's like you don't believe it's going to happen kind of thing. It seems too good to be true here. Also, you could have got given an offer and you're not sure what to do with it yet, because for some of you there could be travel involved here and you're not sure if you want to do it. But you know, it is gonna, you're fine. You know what, Leo, you're grand, okay? It's gonna work out. That news that you want is coming in. Don't let this devil energy take over, okay? And I'm just going to pull an oracle card to close down the reading. Forgiveness. Interesting. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Interesting. I'm just going to get the book for that one. And for those of you that don't know, like if you're reacting a little bit to the fact that it mentions Jesus, he's actually an ascended master. So he belongs to everybody, not just one religion. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what happened, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all those around you, and to release you from the burden of self-loathing. He wants you to know that he sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situations concerning your Father, either on earth or in heaven. So I'm not going to go too much into that one, because that one can be triggering for a lot of people. If it's relevant to you, you know, it's going to be relevant to you in some way, probably. But, you know, if it's to do with, because also that the Seven of Wands was clarified by the Emperor, which is a father figure. So some of you could be releasing like father issues so that you can let love in, Leo. And I'm just gonna leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Leo. It was a pleasure to read for you, as always. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me, if you feel like doing that, Leo, and you know, take care. Lots of love.